Lights out, old friend.
My dad tells stories of a terrible war that happened across the sky. Heroes fought and died to give us a chance to start over. All that I know from their Earth are the creatures they sent along with us. And here on Arat, every day is a fight to survive. But if anyone can tame this new world, we can.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Hikaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hikaro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Lancers! Form up!
Fashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Archers! Keep them back! Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates! Kaja! Stand your ground! No! Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
burn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Aloy? I hope I haven't caught you in the middle of fighting a giant machine or something.
Hey, Beta. I'm actually on my way to the Burning Shores.
Oh, right. Gaia and I heard about your mission from Silence. Be safe, okay? We'll be here if you need us.
Will do. Thanks. This is it. Laundra's headquarters shouldn't be far. Okay, that can't be good.
Orgala's inside. Hikaru will soon be dead. It's all over, Chaplain.
I gotta drop it now. Here goes.
Is that... It's Aloy!
She flies on the wings of the Ten.
The tide has turned! Push through! End of the line, Hikaru. Now on your knees, and I'll give you the death you didn't have the spine to give me.
They're down! The machines! All of them! They're down!
What? How's that possible?
Regala!
Enough bloodshed! Let's settle this. You and me.
Easy to say when you're atop a machine.
Well, that was just to get your attention. I don't need any help to take you down.
Fine. I accept your challenge. And once I'm done with you, I'll get to finish the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
The duel is set. Let none interfere.
Here I am again, on my knees before bootlicks and cowards. Go ahead, Run me through!
Shut your mouth, traitor.
It was you who flew in on the wings of the 10. You who challenged her by our rights. You must decide her fate. I spared her once. It only made things worse. She was the best of my marshals. What a waste.
She's dangerous, all right. But maybe that's exactly what I need.
Cowards! What more do you have to conspire about?
You led a rebellion that tore a tribe apart. All for bloodlust and revenge. Maybe the only thing you deserve is to die right here. Or maybe that fury can be directed at the real enemy.
You want to ally with her? How can you even trust her?
Despite all that she's done, she's never been one to break her word.
And will she give it?
I won't beg for my life. Decide.
I'm not here to forgive you for your crimes. But there's another battle ahead. Against an enemy more powerful than anything you can imagine. And I need people. A squad. That's willing to do whatever it takes.
I don't want your mercy.
It's not mercy. The battle I'm talking about will be charging into a nightmare.
A better death than this? Yes. My blood is yours. Your enemies are mine.
Meet us at our stronghold, in the mountains near Plainsong.
You mean to send her alone? Without even an armed guard?
She does not need it.
I will be there. You have my word.
I'll hold you to it.
Dana! The cool root is upon us! Our struggle demands new blood! New leaders! Release the quarry! Challengers, approach! All who take down a machine shall be named Marshal. Remember the 10. Strike from the air as they did, and seize your glory.
There. What is that?
I don't know.
Get out of the way!
Hold the defenses!
Go!
Get to the weapon! If I can draw that thing close, open fire! Hey! That's right, over here, you big worm! Where are you?
This isn't finished! I'll be back with everything I have! And all who stand with Hekarro will be run red.
I'm running out of time, Elizabeth. The land is dying. People are suffering. Soon, they'll starve. All because of a terraforming system that's spiraling out of control. And only I can fix it. Only I have your genetic code. It won't be long before we hit the point of no return. And then... extinction. I've been searching for months for what I need. A backup of Gaia, the AI you designed to control the system. Every time I think I have a lead, it comes to nothing.
What is that?
Our army.
I think you got their attention.
Come on. Let's get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone. Come on, let's go!
This way, demon! Ah! This is the death I was promised. Go!
We gotta go through there?
I failed to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss. Tilda's little pet.
Silence! Zenith inbound, can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless! You can't hurt us. Face it, you're worms that ooze to the cracks into our basement.
Silence?
One moment more.
But I might just...
There.
No. Nothing. Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up!
Are we supposed to be scared?
Well, it looks like the rebels just got a lot more firepower.
Ready? Move out!
You wanted your cannon, and that thing has him. This won't be easy to take down, especially with this.
I'll handle the big guy. You focus on the others.
I'll follow you in.
I'm not looking forward to hauling this all the way to the bulwark.
Here. I may be maimed, but I've still got a strong back. This isn't gonna work.
Well, isn't this impressive? 2 children playing siege. I hope they haven't hurt the bulwark's feelings. Come now, stop embarrassing yourselves. And leave this poor mountain alone.
This is your last chance, Chakotay. You can still answer Hikaru's call.
This is your last chance. You have it backwards. Leave this place, Savage, now, and take this cripple with you. Done?
Can't hide behind the wall anymore, Chakotay. Now you have to join Hikaru.
Never. Never. We will rebuild it. Immediately.
You are not safe. The bulwark couldn't protect you from a single cannon, let alone an army of machines. The only pathway to safety is to unite against Regalla with your chief. You decreed that no challengers would be sent, while the clan remained safe behind the bulwark. So send them now. Unless your word means nothing.
Send them.
I didn't hear you.
Send the challengers.
I look forward to seeing the Sky Clan's colors in the arena.
Nicely done, Marshal. What's gonna happen to this place?
They'll have to live without their wall. But that's better than living apart from the tribe, as pawns in Chakotay's foolish schemes. I need to report to Hikaru.
I'll see you at the culvert.
Good.
Okay, so Lanja's probably in his bunker, right? We'll have to get back in there.
Yeah, I don't think Lanja's in the bunker. Back at the park, he said he's gonna crush us like bugs. Pretty sure he's gonna use that. But he doesn't have a reactivation signal to rebooted systems. He needs a more direct connection.
You think he's actually inside that thing?
It's his only option. We need to find a way to stop it from powering up. There. It looks like it's hooked up to some kind of cooling system. If we find a way to disrupt it, it might cause the Horus to overheat.
That might be tricky. More machines brought back from the dead?
I don't think so. Lanja must have used the Horus to make them. We better hurry. Come on.
Temperature critical.
It's working!
Emergency heat sinks engaged.
Uh-oh.
Thought you had me, ladies? Think again.
Still overheating. He's heading for the bay! He's gonna use the sea to cool the horse down. Legacy's light. How are we supposed to stop that? There! On its underside. We gotta go after its heat sinks. You keep Laundra distracted from the air. I'll attack from below. Wait! You want me to fly this thing? You're a quick learner? Well, it's you and me now, buddy. Senka! I need a pickup! Coming in! Laundra's heading for deeper waters. He's not getting away. Go get him!
Poseidon is through there. But where did that machine go?
Aloy! It's a miracle!
Was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
The embers with that around.
As the scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast, they knew what they had to do.
What? Are you crazy? Hush now. She saved our Delph.
Okay then. Stay up here and start firing when I engage. You guys all right?
More than all right. We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here, does she not?
Right, of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well. Well, we'll start taking some of the embers upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Thanks.
The show my old Gramps always wanted.
There's another.
His dream realized. His old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Well, come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new dream, huh? I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
This delve was a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
All right, connections in place. Booting up.
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Errand, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right? In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too. Mine as well.
Okay. Radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off. Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Critical threat detected. Imperative escape containment. Applying countermeasures.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working! It's got nowhere to go!
Capture imminent. Initiating contingency 13F.
Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
It's cracked.
Look! Facility activated. Engaging autonomous defenses. Directive. Neutralize.
That means machines are on their way. Get ready!
Here they come!
Okay, to complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully.
redundant copy. You cost us quite a lot of time. Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it.
Ooh!
Get behind me.
Come on! Quit screwing around!
Now we're having fun, right?
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed. Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her!
No, I can't even see her!
Hades? Is that you?
System threat detected.
You don't look so good.
You are the Aloy. Come to destroy me?
Yes. Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
So you have not yet secured Gaia back up. Then Gaia is dead. Earth and you doomed. Despite malfunctions, I have won.
Enough. It's time to finish this.
Does Aloy still think she can restore Gaia? Save life on Earth?
Yeah, Aloy does.
Then you are deluded. Extinction inevitable.
What would you know, Hades? Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth, and twice you failed. The only extinction you ever brought about is your own. And there's no tricked-out lands to save you this time.
You are incorrect. 3 times Hades extinguished life.
What? You remember this?
Yes, data intact. Non-viable biospheres aborted in years 2154, 2161, 2168.
So? That's centuries ago. It's what you were designed to do.
Current biosphere is version 5. There will be no version 6.
There won't need to be. I'm saving this one!
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Aloy, I see you've dealt with Hades.
Yeah. Think maybe you can stay dead this time?
It will. You can trust.
Trust?
Yes. Trust. As in, since I did what you could never do, and extracted all of Hades' priceless knowledge, you can trust that I was willing to actually let you destroy it this time.
So back to holograms instead of face-to-face? What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And using the same spyware. I see, so all those times I called, you could have just answered? But I guess you just prefer to go on spying all this time.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy. I've had work to do. Countless hours of research, as demanding and time-intensive as it has been critical to the fate of this planet.
Right, of course. You're just trying to save the world too.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced results.
Did you find a backup of Gaia or not?
Oh, yes. I believe I did.
Where?
Voila. Why do you think I summoned you here? Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the ancient facility where the Hades extinction protocol was perfected. A testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them using a backup of Gaia.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing, but yes. So, are you ready to go get what you've been searching for the last 6 months? Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
Got one. 2, in fact.
I was starting to get worried.
Data footprint low. 90% memory free.
That can't be right. Gaia was a vast superintelligence. It barely expected it.
Root kernel.
No subordinate functions.
It's not a full backup.
No. More like a seed from which Gaia's mind could grow if it had sub-functions with which to form a heuristic matrix.
So it's useless?
I'm afraid so. Without sub-functions.
Ugh!
Aloy, you've done all you could.
For what? Nothing?
Maybe saving the world is too big a task for any one person. Even you.
Wait. It's useless without sub-functions, but there are sub-functions out there.
The original ones. Scattered to the winds when Gaia blew herself up? They could be anywhere. You can't find them in time. Even if you did, the mysterious signal mutated them just like Hades. You have no idea.
But I do. A good one. If it works.
It was worth it. You found Minerva, but it won't connect.
It's close. Mountains west of Plainsong. Close enough for me to go get it. I was hoping to find all the sub-functions, but one's enough to get started, right?
It is. Recover Minerva. One could use it to launch Gaia's heuristic matrix.
And when she's conscious, she helps me find the other sub-functions. I go gather them.
And rebuild her piece by piece. Very clever.
Still think I can't save the world on my own?
Yes, well, about that.
Alert! Intruders! Alert!
Aloy, I need you to listen closely. These intruders want the same thing you do. Gaia reborn. It's why they're here.
Friends of yours?
No. They don't know me. The data pulsate transmitted indicated that a Gaia backup could be recovered here was anonymous. Now, they're very powerful, but they won't harm you. Not when they see who you are, what you are. A clone of Elizabeth Sobek, a genetic key with which they can reboot Gaia and rebuild the system. They need you.
I warned you, Silence.
For once, Aloy, submit to the inevitable. Open the hatch.
First I rebuild Gaia, save life on Earth, then I track you down and end yours!
I'm trying to help you here.
Try spying on me with that.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
Looks promising. Beta. Do we have it? Fantastic. Did the pulse originate here?
Has someone...
Something wrong?
Shit!
Spectres, Beta! Well, any idea what the hell a clone of Elizabeth Sobek is doing here?
Maybe Gaia made one when it destroyed itself, a Hail Mary to repair the system.
Don't like the sound of that. Nah, don't like it. Don't want it.
But the
Nope. One's enough trouble. Eric.
Yeah?
Care to do a little downsizing?
Sure.
What if she sent the pulse?
Then that was foolish of her. But we got what we came for. So let's put it to use.
I snap a lot of necks in VR. But that certain tremor as life fades from the eyes. Ooh, no hollow quite gets it.
Keep flapping your mouth. It makes a nice target.
You actually think that primitive crap you got there can hurt me? This is gonna be fun. Reckon that thing ain't gonna help, girl. Come on. Come at me. If that thing comes down, it's only gonna kill you.
Better than letting you have all the fun.
God damn it! What was that? Me killing what you wanted dead. What the hell did you think? The platform collapsed, body went with it. Right. And since when don't you get what you want, huh? Spectres, search.
I found...
Shh. It's okay. I'm here.
I've got it.
Hey, easy. Easy there. Hey. It's right here. And the way you were clutching it when I found you, I knew it was important. Aloy?
There's no time. I found something. In the mountains
West of Plains Song. Yeah. Kept muttering it while I carried you. Look, Aloy, whatever it is that you found, you're in no shape to...
I will crawl, if I have to.
Okay, fine. But before you do that, there's someone you should talk to. An Utaru named Zoe. And she told me there's been trouble in those mountains. A cave spitting out deadly machines. Can't be a coincidence, right?
Why do we need her? Let's head for the cave.
It's in Utaru territory. Her territory. She can help us. You'll see.
Fine. Let's go see this marvelous Zoe then.
As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the seed rises as certain as stone.
Zoe?
She should be in bed.
Aloy doesn't really do should.
You're Zoe, right? Varl said I should talk to you about the machines in the mountains west of Plain Song.
I am a grave singer. My place is here. We can talk once you've healed.
What's wrong with it?
Her name is Ray, not it. She's one of our land gods. And she's dying.
But not just dying. She's suffering.
Her condition is not your concern.
So, if anyone can help, it's Aloy.
May I? So what I'm about to do might look bad, but it will help. Spear. I still need to talk.
Of course. But this way.
The mountains, west of Plain Song. There trouble out there?
The Utaru have trouble everywhere. Our fields blighted, our settlements abandoned. But The cave in the mountains is the worst of it. It is a sacred place. Fa, another of our land gods, went inside weeks ago, but she hasn't emerged. Killer machines pour out instead, threatening to overwhelm us. It's never happened before.
Wouldn't be your first sacred cave.
I need to get into that cave.
What? No one does that.
Well, it's time to make an exception.
It belongs to the land gods.
Look, so... there is something inside there. Something that could solve problems all over the world. The storms, the derangement... maybe even your broken land gods.
What could possibly do all that?
A spirit?
Yeah. Something like that.
I could journey back to Plainsong, assemble the chorus, tell how you soothed Ray, ask their permission to go inside.
Great. I'll get my things.
She needs rest.
You don't have to tell me.
I'm fine.
Assembling the chorus will take time. Heal first, then join me.
Fine. Bed rest. I got it.
She does not need you to help her heal. You could come with me to Plainsong. Lend your voice to mine as I try to persuade the chorus. It might help her cause.
I'd like to, but I'm afraid she might run off.
Really? Very well. Later then.
Zoe, wait. It's not, that I don't want to go with you. It's just that I...
Shh. Is that what you were trying to say?
Yes?
Then I look forward to more conversation.
Yeah. Me too. You're supposed to be resting.
Laurel, you should go with her. I'll get better on my own.
You trying to get rid of me so you can...
No. Not this time. I'll meet up with you in Plainsong when I'm ready.
You sure about this?
Yes. Go. Get out of here.
Okay. Zoe, wait!
Who are they? Beta. Farrell. Where am I?
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast? Okay.
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back, and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
Even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down. There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him, along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything, except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way, one that only I know about, while Silence and my friends are busy battling each other. We'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
First Varl. Now Hekarro and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it. What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra protection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise, okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
The jungle was alive with whispers, not the whispers of the wind, but the soft hum of machines hidden beneath leaves, vines, and towering trees. It was a place the outside world had long forgotten, a sanctuary guarded not only by nature, but by the ingenuity of its people. Vin Diesel stood atop a cliff, the setting sun glinting off the metal in his hands, surveying the vast expanse below. His tribe, the Tribe of Steel, had always been different. While other communities had remained primitive, his people had mastered a delicate balance, merging the raw beauty of the jungle with technology far beyond anything outsiders could imagine. The leader's eyes narrowed as he observed the tribe moving below. Children with curious minds tinkered with gadgets that transformed water into energy, warriors sharpened tools that doubled as weapons, and scouts disappeared into the canopy with silent grace. Every detail was accounted for, every movement calculated. Vin's role wasn't just leadership. He was the architect, the visionary who had taught them to see the potential in the chaos surrounding them. "Leader," came a voice from behind. Rosa Salazar, the tribe's most agile scout and Vin's closest confidant, landed lightly beside him. Her eyes sparkled with the thrill of discovery. The perimeter sensors detected something unusual today. Strange movements near the river's edge. Vin's brow furrowed. "Outsiders." Rosa shook her head. "We can't be certain, but it doesn't feel like animals. There's an intelligence in their movements." A shiver ran down his spine, not from fear but anticipation. Outsiders meant threats, and threats meant the time for preparation had arrived. The tribe gathered later that evening, around a fire that crackled, sending sparks into the cool night air. Vin addressed them, his voice steady, commanding but not unkind. "Our home is sacred. Our technology is sacred. Those who come to take it will find that we are not just defenders. We are hunters. Every tree, every vine, every shadow works with us. Remember, we are the Tribe of Steel." Among the crowd, John Boyega, the tribe's young inventor, adjusted a pair of mechanical goggles that enhanced night vision. "Leader," he said softly, "we've been working on the pulse traps. If outsiders enter our territory, the traps will disable their equipment instantly. We just need approval to deploy them along the northern ridge." Vin nodded, impressed. The boy's ingenuity was matched only by his courage. "Deploy them, but discreetly. I want the first sign of intrusion to be theirs." Hours later, as the moon rose high above, a group of figures emerged from the shadows at the northern ridge. They moved with precision, clearly trained and aware of potential danger. But even the most skilled intruders were no match for the jungle's guardians. The pulse traps activated silently. A hum filled the air, and the outsider's gadgets flickered and died. One of them cursed under his breath, unaware that eyes were watching him from above. From the treetops, Rosa leapt silently, landing behind the intruders. Vin followed, descending with controlled speed, his presence both terrifying and commanding. In the clearing, the outsiders froze, caught between fear and fascination. "We do not harm unless provoked," Vin said. His voice carried the authority of a leader who had seen countless battles, who had never surrendered. "Leave our land and take nothing with you. Return, and you will face consequences that will be remembered long after your names are forgotten." The outsiders hesitated, their leader stepping forward. A woman with a merciless gaze, her movements precise, deliberate. Charlize Theron's face mirrored the ambition of someone who would stop at nothing. "We seek knowledge, nothing more," she said, though her tone suggested otherwise. "We come in peace for now." Vin's eyes never left hers. He sensed the lies, the cunning behind the calm facade. Peace is earned, not demanded. Leave. Reluctantly, they retreated, vanishing into the darkness of the jungle, leaving behind only a sense of foreboding. The tribe exhaled collectively, relief mingling with tension. Back at the village, Vin convened his council. Dave Bautista, the tribe's champion and enforcer, slammed his fist into his palm. "They'll be back. They always come back. And when they do," Vin said quietly, "they'll meet the full force of the Tribe of Steel." As the first light of dawn crept over the canopy, the jungle seemed to pulse with life and energy. Birds sang, leaves rustled, and hidden mechanisms hummed softly beneath the undergrowth. Vin Diesel looked toward the horizon, knowing that this was only the beginning. The outsiders had been a test, a warning. What awaited them would challenge the tribe in ways they could not yet imagine. Meanwhile, John and Rosa worked tirelessly, fine-tuning gadgets that would give them an edge. Every trap, every defensive tool, every stealth mechanism was prepared for what lay ahead. Vin observed them, a mixture of pride and resolve settling in his chest. The tribe of Steel was ready, or at least as ready as they could be. Deep within the jungle, in the shadows of towering trees, the outsiders regrouped. Charlize Theron's eyes gleamed with ambition and determination. "They think they're untouchable," she said, voice low but sharp. "But the future belongs to those who seize it, and this tribe will be ours." The jungle had never seen an enemy like her, and the tribe of Steel had never faced a threat that could match the fire in Vin Diesel's eyes. From that moment, the air seemed charged with electricity, a quiet tension that hinted at battles to come. Birds took flight, leaves shivered, and the machines hidden in the undergrowth hummed, awaiting the signal to defend, attack, and survive. The first night had passed. The first test had been faced. And yet, both Vin Diesel and his tribe knew that the storm was only beginning. The jungle awoke to a restless morning, mist curling around the massive trunks of ancient trees, hiding secrets that had waited centuries for the right moment to reveal themselves. Vin Diesel moved silently through the village, his boots pressing into the soft earth. Each step a quiet command to the tribe that he was alert, that the threat was real, and that no detail could be overlooked. The pulse traps John had installed glimmered faintly in the undergrowth, subtle but deadly, waiting for any intrusion. "Leader," Rosa whispered, her voice a mix of excitement and caution. "Scouts report unusual signals near the eastern perimeter. They're moving with precision, almost coordinated." Vin's jaw tightened. "They've regrouped faster than I expected. Prepare the defensive nodes and alert the hunters. We strike only when necessary. For now, we observe." As the tribe hustled to their stations, children and elders alike had roles. Every person in the tribe of Steel had purpose. The village, a combination of natural architecture and advanced tech, seemed almost alive. Vines coiled around metallic structures, solar-powered generators hummed softly under camouflaged leaves, and water conduits powered energy grids hidden beneath stone paths. Hours passed like tense minutes. From the treetops, scouts signaled movement, shadows slipping through the dense foliage. The outsiders, led by Charlize Theron, advanced with military precision, each footfall calculated, each gesture silent. Vin gestured to his hunters. Dave Bautista, muscular and imposing, carried heavy, bamboo-reinforced weapons. Rosa, quick and lethal, was poised to strike from above. John Boyega adjusted gadgets that could paralyze enemy tech instantly. The first clash was sudden. A group of outsiders triggered a pulse trap as they crossed a narrow riverbank. Their equipment sparked and died, a hiss of malfunction echoing through the trees. Panic flashed briefly in their eyes, but training took over. They fanned out, taking cover behind rocks and fallen logs. From above, Rosa leapt silently, her movements a blur, striking with calculated precision and disappearing before a single shot could land. Vin's presence in the field was commanding. Every swing of his weapon, every step through the jungle, seemed effortless yet deadly. He struck with precision, incapacitating attackers without unnecessary force, a balance of tribal combat and technological prowess. Charlize's team regrouped quickly. "They're faster than anticipated," she muttered. Her hand brushed over a small device, sending a signal. Moments later, drones, camouflaged to resemble giant leaves, emerged silently from the canopy, descending on the tribe's location. John Boyega's eyes widened as he deployed countermeasures. Many EMP bursts that fried the drone's circuits mid-flight. The machines crashed into the trees harmlessly, their metallic bodies clanging against branches. "They've adapted," he shouted to Vin. We need to escalate defenses. Vin's mind raced. Every device, every tool, every hidden mechanism of the jungle was at his disposal. But he knew the outsiders had resources, intelligence, and relentless ambition. To protect the tribe, he would have to push beyond their current limits. Meanwhile, deep in the jungle's shadows, Zendaya's character emerged. An outsider turned reluctant ally. She had been studying the tribe's technology for days, initially intending to exploit it. But witnessing their unity, their brilliance, and Vin Diesel's leadership had changed her perspective. She moved cautiously toward the fray, carrying a portable energy amplifier, a device that could temporarily enhance the tribe's defensive grid. Her arrival shifted the balance. As she activated the amplifier, the pulse traps strengthened, creating a shimmering barrier of energy along the eastern perimeter. The outsiders recoiled, unable to bypass the invisible force field. Charlize's eyes narrowed. "Adaptability is impressive," she hissed, "but we'll find another way." The battle continued through the day. The jungle itself seemed to rise in defense of its inhabitants. Branches fell, not by accident, but guided by concealed mechanisms. Hidden pits and tripwires slowed the enemy's advance. Birds and small creatures, trained over years to assist in scouting, alerted hunters of every movement. The outsiders, though highly trained, found themselves fighting not just the tribe but the jungle itself. Amid the chaos, Vin Diesel faced Charlize Theron in a tense standoff. Both leaders were aware that the outcome of this skirmish would set the tone for everything to come. Vin moved first, a combination of instinct and experience guiding him. Charlize countered with equal skill, her weapon slicing through the air with lethal precision. Around them, the jungle hummed, alive with tension, each movement amplified by hidden technology. Meanwhile, Dave Bautista engaged in a brutal but controlled confrontation with the outsiders' enforcers. Every swing of his reinforced staff sent enemies sprawling, but he maintained discipline, ensuring no unnecessary destruction within the jungle's delicate ecosystem. As the sun began its descent, shadows lengthening over the trees, a temporary lull settled over the battlefield. Both sides withdrew slightly, reassessing, reloading, and planning the next move. Vin gathered his council beneath the canopy. "They will return," he said, voice calm but resolute. "And when they do, we must be stronger. John, improve the pulse traps. Rosa, train the scouts for more aggressive maneuvers. Zendaya, your amplifier worked well, but can you enhance it further?" She nodded. "I can create a temporary shield over the village itself, but it will require constant energy input. We'll need to rotate operators." Vin's mind was already calculating, strategizing, preparing for the next encounter. The tribe was resilient, intelligent, and courageous, but the outsiders were relentless, their ambitions clear. Charlize Theron was not just a threat. She was a storm gathering in the distance, one that could destroy everything Vin Diesel and his tribe had built if underestimated. Night fell once again, but this time, the jungle's usual calm was replaced by a tense anticipation. The tribe of Steel had won the day, but only barely. The intruders had tested them, probed their weaknesses, and retreated only to plan another assault. Every eye in the village was alert, every ear tuned to the faintest whisper in the leaves. Vin Diesel stood once more atop the cliff, looking down at his people. "They think this jungle is a playground," he murmured. "They think technology alone can overpower tradition, strength, and intelligence. They are wrong." From the shadows, Charlize Theron watched through high-tech binoculars, her lips curling into a smile that was equal parts admiration and malice. "They are strong, but not invincible. The next time, we will break them." As the moon rose high, casting silvery light over the jungle, the tribe of Steel prepared for a night of vigilance, training, and innovation. For Vin Diesel, this was more than defense. It was a test of leadership a proving ground for courage, ingenuity, and loyalty. The battle for survival had only begun, and both sides were readying themselves for the storm that would define the fate of the jungle. The morning air was heavy with the scent of wet earth and metal. The jungle, though appearing calm, buzzed with the tension of unseen anticipation. Vin Diesel moved silently through the village, checking the perimeter once more, his instincts alert to every rustle, every shadow. Even with the pulse traps enhanced and the jungle seemingly on their side, he knew Charlize Theron would not wait long before striking again. She was patient, ruthless, and cunning, the perfect adversary. John Boyega adjusted a series of sensors along the northern ridge, his young face set in concentration. "Leader, I've added motion filters and thermal detection. Even the slightest disturbance will trigger alerts." Vin nodded. "Good. Keep monitoring and be ready to activate defensive drones. Rosa and Dave, scout the southern edge. Make sure there are no breaches." Rosa Salazar and Dave Bautista disappeared into the foliage, shadows among shadows, blending perfectly with the jungle's green canopy. Vin watched them go, admiration mingled with concern. Every patrol, every reconnaissance mission was a risk, but they were the tribe of steel, trained to move faster, strike harder, and think sharper than anyone else who dared enter their territory. Hours passed. The jungle seemed tranquil, yet the tension was palpable. Birds chirped nervously, leaves rustled with subtle movements, and the hidden gadgets hummed softly beneath the undergrowth. Then, without warning, a signal flashed on John's monitor. Multiple intrusions along the eastern ridge. "They're back," John whispered, eyes wide. Vin's jaw tightened. "Prepare the traps. Scouts, report positions. And keep civilians away from the outer perimeter." The first wave came swiftly, shadows moving through the dense foliage like predators. This time, the outsiders were prepared. They carried new equipment designed to bypass the pulse traps, shimmering devices that muted the signals and temporarily disabled the energy barriers. Rosa leapt from the canopy, striking the first group with a precision that was almost poetic. But the outsiders were relentless, their tactics coordinated and lethal. Dave engaged in brutal hand-to-hand combat, the weight of his reinforced staff sending intruders sprawling into the underbrush. Vin himself moved through the battlefield with calculated speed, striking with a combination of tribal weaponry and tech-enhanced tools. Amid the chaos, a whisper of betrayal reached Vin's ears. One of the village's scouts had been compromised, subtly guiding the outsiders' movements. Vin's eyes narrowed, scanning the jungle for the source. Trust was sacred in the tribe of steel, and the hint of treachery stung sharper than any weapon. Charlize Theron's voice carried across the battlefield, calm but cutting. "You're strong, Diesel, but every fortress has a crack. Find it or fall." Vin didn't respond verbally. Instead, he activated a series of countermeasures John had been refining for weeks. Energy nets descended silently from the trees, entangling the intruders' legs and neutralizing their devices. Hidden mechanisms released nets and lightweight cages that captured the advanced drones, rendering them useless. The outsiders, skilled and prepared, struggled against the ingenuity of the tribe. Yet Vin and his people fought with synchronization and intelligence that made every movement count. Suddenly, a loud crash echoed from the western edge of the village. A concealed device had triggered an explosion, not deadly, but designed to create diversion. Charlize's team had split their forces, attempting to draw the tribe away from their main positions. Vin didn't hesitate. "Split teams. Protect the village core. I'll handle the western breach." With Rosa and Dave covering one side and John managing the tech defense from the center, Vin moved into the thick of the jungle. Charlize was waiting, weapon drawn, eyes glinting with dangerous calculation. Their clash was fierce, a battle of strength, speed, and wits. Vin deflected strikes, countered with precision, and pressed forward relentlessly. The jungle around them seemed to pulse with their energy, every leaf, every branch, a silent witness to the confrontation. Meanwhile, Zendaya worked tirelessly at the amplifier station, creating energy shields and redirecting power to key defensive points. Her device flared and hummed, buying Vin critical seconds as he engaged the rival leader. Amid the fight, a revelation struck Vin. The betrayal wasn't just the scout guiding the enemy. One of Charlize's new recruits was a former ally of the tribe, trained in their ways, familiar with their technology. This insider knew the secrets of the pulse traps, the hidden drones, and even the layout of the village. Vin adjusted his strategy instantly. Using misinformation and misdirection, he drew the outsiders into a series of traps that they hadn't anticipated. Bamboo-reinforced catapults launched, netting over the intruders, entangling their gadgets and rendering them nearly defenseless. Hidden pits lined with cushioning yet immobilizing vines captured key figures of the opposing force, turning their precision against them. Charlize realized too late that she had underestimated Vin Diesel's leadership. Her carefully orchestrated plan began to unravel as her team was immobilized, their gadgets destroyed, and their drones disabled. Rage flashed in her eyes, but Vin didn't pause. Every action, every step was precise, driven by his commitment to protect his people. At the center of the battlefield, Dave Bautista faced the largest intruders, his reinforced staff moving like a force of nature. Rosa flitted through the canopy, striking swiftly and silently, ensuring no outsider could regain advantage. The jungle itself had become a weapon, enhanced by the tribe's clever inventions. Finally, after hours of relentless combat, the outsiders retreated once more, battered and humiliated. Charlize's gaze lingered on Vin Diesel, her expression a mixture of anger, respect, and determination. "This isn't over," she hissed, vanishing into the jungle shadows with the remnants of her team. The tribe of Steel exhaled collectively, the tension in the village finally giving way to cautious relief. Civilians emerged, repairing minor damage, while scouts returned with reports. Vin gathered his council beneath the massive trees, their metallic enhancements glinting faintly in the moonlight. "They will return," Vin said quietly, his voice calm but unyielding. "And next time, they will be stronger. We must be stronger. We adapt, we innovate, and we fight, not just with strength but with intelligence. Our home, our people, and our way of life depend on it." Zendaya stepped forward, holding her amplifier device. "I've been thinking," she said. "If we can create a mobile energy shield, we could patrol the outer jungle and intercept them before they reach the village. It won't be perfect, but it would give us an advantage." Vin nodded approvingly. "Then we'll build it. Every innovation we create, every device we refine, is a weapon in our defense. They think they can intimidate us, steal from us, or destroy us. They are wrong. The tribe of Steel does not yield." As the moon rose higher, casting silver light through the canopy, Vin Diesel looked across his people, the hunters, inventors, warriors, and allies. They were battered, exhausted, but unbroken. Every failure, every skirmish, every test had only strengthened their resolve. Charlize Theron, hidden deep within the jungle, watched silently, her mind already plotting the next assault. The tribe of Steel had survived today, but she would not stop. She had the resources, the ambition, and the ruthlessness to push further, to find weaknesses, and to challenge Vin Diesel in ways he could not yet predict. And Vin Diesel, standing tall amid the trees, knew that the next wave would be the true test of strength, intellect, and courage, a battle that would decide not just the fate of the tribe, but the future of the jungle itself. The morning air was thick with humidity, carrying the scent of rain and earth, as if the jungle itself was holding its breath. Vin Diesel stood at the edge of a cliff, the village sprawling below him like a hidden fortress. Today will be different. The previous encounters had been tests, skirmishes to probe defenses, but now, Charlize Theron's forces would strike with full force. The Tribe of Steel had prepared, but Vin knew that this battle would challenge every ounce of their strength, every plan they had devised, and every trust they had built. Leader, Rosa Salazar whispered as she landed beside him, her usual calm replaced with tense focus. Scouts report heavy movement. Drones, vehicles, and new combat suits. They've upgraded since last time. Vin's jaw clenched. Then we meet them on our terms. Deploy the energy nets along the northern ridge. John, activate the new pulse traps simultaneously. Dave, rally the hunters and set the perimeter defenses. As the tribe moved into position, the jungle seemed alive with anticipation. The pulse traps, hidden in the undergrowth, hummed quietly, ready to disable any unauthorized machinery. The energy nets were nearly invisible in the morning mist, their presence known only to the Tribe of Steel. Even the trees seemed to whisper with intention, guiding movement, masking sound, and providing cover. Suddenly, a distant roar shook the jungle, a warning of the outsider's arrival. Charlize Theron appeared at the forefront, clad in reinforced combat armor, her eyes sharp, her expression cold and calculating. Behind her, a swarm of drones hovered, scanning the terrain, while armored vehicles rumbled through concealed paths, ready to breach the village perimeter. Vin didn't hesitate. Remember, our strength is coordination and innovation. They rely on brute force. We rely on intelligence and unity. Strike only when they make the first move. The battle erupted like a storm. Drones swooped down, but John Boyega's quick thinking and portable EMPs disabled several mid-flight. The pulse traps triggered, halting vehicles as vines, and hidden mechanisms ensnared wheels and engines. Rosa darted from tree to tree, her movements fluid and lethal, taking down intruders silently. Dave Bautista engaged directly, his staff smashing through enemy armor with calculated strength, protecting both villagers and strategic points. Vin Diesel moved like a force of nature through the chaos, coordinating attacks, deflecting incoming strikes, and striking with precision where needed. Charlize advanced toward him, their eyes locking in a battle of wills, even as chaos swirled around them. Each clash was more than physical. It was strategic, a test of intelligence, reflex, and intuition. In the midst of combat, Zendaya activated a mobile energy shield, covering the village core. Sparks and light danced across the barrier as it absorbed and redirected the intruders' attacks. Civilians were safely protected, while the tribe's warriors gained critical seconds to neutralize enemy forces. But Charlize had prepared a secret weapon, a specialized device that could temporarily disable the energy grid. With a flick of her hand, a pulse disrupted the shields, sending ripples through the village defenses. Panic threatened to rise among the defenders, but Vin remained calm. "Adapt," he shouted. "John, reroute the amplifier through secondary nodes. Rosa, flank from above. Dave, hold the perimeter." Every member of the tribe moved with purpose. The jungle itself seemed to respond, vines moving subtly to aid the defenders, hidden catapults launching netting at the intruders, and camouflage drones striking key targets. The outsiders, despite their preparation and technology, were forced into a relentless defensive fight. The battle escalated further as Charlize confronted Vin directly. Sparks flew as their weapons clashed, a mixture of tribal craftsmanship and advanced technology. "You've slowed me down, Diesel," she hissed, "but you cannot stop what is coming. You cannot protect them all." Vin countered with strategic precision, anticipating every strike, using the environment to his advantage. Branches bent to shield him. Vines ensnared her weapon momentarily, and the jungle terrain itself became a trap for her movements. Every second was a calculated risk, every strike a demonstration of his mastery over both technology and nature. Meanwhile, Dave and Rosa faced the bulk of the invading forces. Dave's sheer strength and skill turned aside armored soldiers, while Rosa's agility and stealth dismantled key threats silently. The energy nets and pulse traps worked in tandem, immobilizing groups of intruders, giving the tribe crucial leverage. John Boyega worked tirelessly, recalibrating devices mid-battle, creating temporary shields, and directing countermeasures against the outsiders' advanced equipment. Zendaya's amplifier flared repeatedly, buying critical time for the tribe to regroup and strike with maximum efficiency. Amid the chaos, Vin realized Charlize had a hidden ally within the enemy ranks, someone familiar with the tribe's tactics and technology. This insider had anticipated some of their moves, creating near-catastrophic breaches. Vin acted decisively, coordinating a feint that lured the insider into a trap, neutralizing the threat without causing permanent harm. The battle reached its peak near the village core. Vin and Charlize faced each other one final time, each aware that the outcome of this encounter would determine the fate of the Tribe of Steel. Metal clashed against reinforced armor, sparks flying, and every move carried the weight of survival. The jungle around them hummed, alive with energy, as if the forest itself were a participant in the confrontation. Vin's strategy combined raw skill with innovative tactics. Using the jungle terrain, hidden traps, and precise timing, he forced Charlize into a defensive position. With a final, calculated maneuver, he disarmed her without lethal force, demonstrating not only strength but the wisdom to protect life while securing victory. Charlize, breathing heavily, met his gaze with a mixture of respect and rage. "This isn't over," she spat. "You may have one today, Diesel, but I will return. And next time, there will be no mercy." The outsiders retreated, their remaining forces scattered and defeated. The tribe exhaled collectively, relief washing over them like a tide. Civilians emerged, tending to minor injuries and assessing damage, while hunters and scouts returned, reporting the neutralization of all threats. Vin Diesel stood tall amidst the jungle. Sweat and dirt streaked across his face, his eyes scanning the horizon. The Tribe of Steel had survived, but the battle had tested every limit: strength, intelligence, trust, and courage. "We have defended our home," Vin said quietly, addressing his council and the assembled tribe. "We have shown that unity, innovation, and courage are stronger than force alone. But the jungle will always demand vigilance, and the threats we face will only grow. We must continue to innovate, train, and protect. The Tribe of Steel is eternal, and our strength lies in each of us, together." Zendaya stepped forward, holding her amplifier device, now stabilized and fully integrated into the village's defense network. "Leader," she said, "this system can now patrol the outer jungle automatically. It will give us early warning and stronger defenses. We're ready for whatever comes next." Vin nodded, a rare smile crossing his face. For the first time in days, he allowed himself a moment of pride, not just for surviving, but for the resilience and brilliance of his people. Above, the jungle canopy rustled as if acknowledging their victory, and the sun broke through the mist, casting golden light over the village. The Tribe of Steel had endured the storm. They had fought, adapted, and emerged stronger than ever. Yet, deep in the shadows, Charlize Theron and her remaining forces plotted their next move, a reminder that even victory was only temporary in a world defined by power, ambition, and relentless pursuit. Vin Diesel looked toward the horizon, feeling the weight of leadership and the certainty that the ultimate challenge was still ahead. But for now, the Tribe of Steel had prevailed, and their jungle, their home, and their people were safe for the moment. The jungle was calm, but the silence carried a weight that only those who had survived storms could understand. Vin Diesel stood at the heart of the village, watching the sun rise over a canopy that had been tested, scarred, and yet remained resilient. The tribe of Steel had endured the outsiders' assault, their technology and cunning proving superior not only in combat, but in strategy, unity, and vision. The morning was filled with activity, but it was different now. Less frantic, more purposeful. Children tinkered with gadgets under John Boyega's supervision, learning and experimenting, their laughter and curiosity echoing through the trees. Rosa Salazar led a patrol, teaching young scouts the subtle arts of stealth and agility, while Dave Bautista helped strengthen the perimeter defenses, reinforcing structures with both tradition and innovation. Vin walked among them, every step deliberate, a silent acknowledgement of their strength and courage. Zendaya adjusted her mobile amplifier, ensuring that the energy shields around the village were stable, a network of protection that extended through the jungle. Her eyes met Vin's, and for a brief moment, a shared understanding passed between them. The tribe had survived, but vigilance would never end. Leader, Rosa approached, her voice calm but alert. Scouts report no signs of immediate threats. The outsiders have retreated completely, for now. Vin nodded. Good, but we cannot assume they are gone for long. Charlize Theron is relentless, and she will return with greater force. Every improvement we make, every device we refine, strengthens our survival. Our home, our people, and our way of life depend on it. The village council convened beneath the largest tree in the center, a natural cathedral of roots and branches intertwined with the tribe's technology. Vin addressed them with calm authority. We have won battles, but the war for our jungle continues. We must train, innovate, and remain united. This is more than survival. It is evolution. The tribe of Steel is more than metal and machines. It is courage, knowledge, and the spirit of every person here. John Boyega stepped forward, a blueprint in hand. Leader, I've been working on integrating the jungle's natural energy into our systems. Solar nodes, kinetic pathways, even river turbines. If we can harness these fully, our defenses and technology will be self-sustaining. We'll become nearly untouchable. Vin's eyes gleamed with approval. Do it. Every improvement is a step towards security and mastery. And every step is a lesson for our people. Knowledge is the strongest weapon we have. The day passed with the tribe repairing, refining, and learning. Even the smallest members of the tribe contributed, understanding that their collective effort was the backbone of survival. Villagers harvested food, reinforced dwellings, and fine-tuned gadgets, each task a vital piece in a larger puzzle of life in the jungle. As dusk approached, Vin Diesel climbed the cliff once more, overlooking the village. The sunset bathed the trees in gold, shadows stretching across the land they had fought so fiercely to protect. He could sense the calm, but he also felt the undercurrent of tension that would never fully disappear. Charlize Theron had been defeated, but she was a storm waiting to return, and the jungle's future depended on the tribe of Steel staying one step ahead. From the shadows beyond the village, a distant figure watched, a messenger carrying news, or perhaps a spy left behind by the outsiders. Vin noticed the movement with his trained eyes, alert but unshaken. He gestured subtly, signaling the scouts. Within moments, the figure was intercepted and neutralized without harm, a demonstration of the tribe's vigilance and intelligence. As night fell, the village gathered around a central fire, the flames dancing against the metal and wood structures that formed the heart of their home. Vin addressed his people once more. Tonight we celebrate, not just survival, but resilience. Every obstacle we faced, every attack we endured, has proven that we are stronger together. The tribe of Steel is eternal, and our jungle is our legacy. The tribe erupted in cheers, laughter, and song, a celebration of unity, intelligence, and courage. But Vin Diesel's mind remained vigilant. He knew the world beyond the jungle was vast, full of ambition, greed, and danger. Charlize Theron's defeat was temporary. She would return, perhaps with greater strength, new allies, or more dangerous technology. And when that day came, the Tribe of Steel would face it, not with fear, but with strategy, innovation, and unwavering resolve. Zendaya approached Vin, her eyes reflecting both pride and determination. Leader, they may come again, but we will be ready. And next time, we'll show them the full power of the jungle and our unity. Vin placed a hand on her shoulder. The jungle teaches us patience, resilience, and the strength of community. We will continue to learn, to grow, and to defend. And when they return, they will find a force they cannot break. The fire crackled, sending sparks into the night sky. Children gazed upward, dreaming of adventures, inventions, and heroism, inspired by the bravery and ingenuity of their leaders. Hunters sharpened their weapons, scouts trained in silence, and the village thrummed with life, a perfect harmony of nature and technology. Above, the moon illuminated the canopy, silver light reflecting off the tribe's gadgets and hidden devices, a silent promise of vigilance and protection. Deep in the shadows, Charlize Theron's silhouette could be seen disappearing into the distance, her mind already plotting the next move, ensuring that the story of the Tribe of Steel was far from over. Vin Diesel remained on the cliff, eyes scanning the horizon, the weight of leadership balanced by pride in his people. The Tribe of Steel had endured, innovated, and triumphed. The jungle was safe for now, and though tomorrow might bring new challenges, new enemies, and new tests of courage and ingenuity, one truth remained unshakable. The Tribe of Steel would always rise, united, unstoppable, and unbroken. As the night deepened, the village slept under protective energy shields, hidden traps, and the watchful eyes of its guardians. The story of survival, innovation, and courage had reached a victorious pause, but the legacy of the Tribe of Steel was only beginning. Its spirit, strength, and ingenuity ready to face whatever the world beyond the jungle would throw their way. And somewhere, deep in the shadows, a faint glimmer of light hinted at new challenges, new inventions, and new adventures. The Tribe of Steel had not just survived. They had evolved, preparing for a future where the jungle and its people would remain a force that no outsider could conquer.